Hello, everyone. On today's chat of Chasing After God's Heart, we're going to be reading Psalms 49 from the Ethiopian Bible. Verse 1 says, "Hear this, all you peoples. Listen, all you inhabitants of the world, both low and high, rich and poor together." Verse 3, "My mouth will speak words of wisdom. My heart will utter understanding." Verse 4, "I will incline my ear to a proverb. I will solve my riddle on the harp." Verse 5, "Why should I fear in the days of evil, when iniquity at my heels surrounds me?" Verse 6, "Those who trust in their wealth and boast in the multitude of their riches, none of them can by any means redeem his brother, nor give God a ransom for him." Verse 8, "For the redemption of their life is costly, no payment is ever enough, that he should live on forever, that he should not see corruption." Verse 10, "For he sees that wise men die. Likewise, the fool and the senseless perish, and leave their wealth to others." Verse 11, "Their inward thoughts is that which his houses will endure forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They name their lands after themselves." Verse 12, "But men, despite his riches, doesn't endure. He is like an animal that perish." Verse 13, "This is the destiny of those who are foolish, and those who approve their sayings. Selah." Verse 14, "They are appointed as a flock for Sheol. Death shall be their shepherd. The upright shall have dominion over them in the morning. Their beauty shall decay in Sheol, far from their mansion." Verse 15, "But God will redeem the soul from the power of Sheol, for he will receive him. Selah." Verse 16, "Don't be afraid when a man is made rich, when the glory of his house is increased. For when he dies, he will carry nothing away. His glory won't descend after him." Verse 18, "Though while he lived, he blessed his soul, and men praise you when you do well for yourself. He shall go to the generation of his fathers. They shall never see the light." Verse 20, "A man who has riches without understanding is like the animals that perish." So this psalm is a very, very powerful one. It makes you really reflect on life and appreciate what you have, but also don't be senseless with the money that you get, because at the end of the day, all things belong to God. But the verse I'm going to highlight within this psalm is verse 20. It says, "A man who has riches without understanding is like the animals that perish." And I feel like within this psalm is telling us that animals perish, but when we get wealth, we're supposed to use that wealth to help other people. I think it's in Deuteronomy 8. It tells us, it is in Deuteronomy 8, I don't remember the exact verse, but it tells us that when you get rich or when you get wealthy, it is not you that gave yourself that money. It's God that gave you the power to get wealthy. And so many people forget that the wealth that they got is not from their own self. Like, God is the one who gave you that wealth. In the book of Matthew, one of the things that Jesus focuses on is servanthood, how we're supposed to take care of the poor and we're supposed to take care of the needy and be there for the orphans and take care of the widows. And with wealth, these are things that we should be doing as human beings. And I think that's very important, because so many times we think to ourselves that the money that we get is for us. It's not only for you. You're blessed with the money so you can bless others. There's a story I want to talk about really quick. It's in Luke 16, where there's this rich man and there's this beggar. His name is Lazarus. And Lazarus would go to the rich man's gate and beg for food, and the rich man would never give him anything. So essentially, when the rich man passes away and Lazarus passes away, Lazarus is then transferred into Abraham's bosom, and the rich man is in a different part of Sheol. And he asks Lazarus for water, because now he's thirsty. It's hot in hell. It's hot there. It's hot. And he's asking Lazarus for some water. And I don't remember if it's Lazarus that responds or who responds to the rich man. But essentially, that rich man's riches did not go where he went. Yes, he might have been rich while he was on earth, but it did not go with him. And now he had to end up begging the beggar for water to quench his thirst, because now he's thirsty. And that story to me highlights many different things, but one thing it did highlight for sure is the riches or the wealth that you have here on earth, it does not go with you. It stays right here. It may go to your family or it may go back to the bank, but it does not go with you. And that's one reason I want to ensure I'm living a life for Christ, because all these things are all fleeting. And that's one of the primary focus of the book of of the book of Ecclesiastics, that life is fleeting. But I pray that you guys will have a blessed day, and may Jesus give you his wisdom, his knowledge, his understanding, and also his peace, joy, and love. Have a blessed day. Bye.